In the fiery depths of hell, an angry Adolf Hitler roamed the streets of the underworld, which had big TV screens portraying the success of the Jewish people and communism on repeat as per his sentencing.
How's your day so far, Hitman?
What do you think, Caligula? I'm in hell. Literally in hell. Look, I gotta see these reminders every morning.
What reminders?
These screens, these pictures, I can't stand it. Communism everywhere, spreading around the globe.
What? I don't see anything. I can't experience your torture, Adolf. What the hell is communism anyway?
It is what is raping our old world, our brothers and sisters.
What is so wrong about raping your sister? Honestly, it doesn't sound too bad.
Ugh, there's a lot wrong with raping your sister, you friggin' weirdo.
Caligula shrugged his shoulders and continued to walk down the street. Adolf approached a payphone on the street and dialed a number.
Hello, I would like to speak to the Prince of Darkness, please.
Yes, just one moment. I'm sorry, but the Prince of Darkness is rather busy at the moment. His next available time is most likely in 12 hours.
12 hours? I can't wait that long.
Sir, you're in hell right now, okay? Do you really expect the customer service to be good here?
Okay, fine.
Great. Please stay on the line.
After listening to Yiddish music for 12 straight hours, an operator finally got on the line.
Hi, thank you for waiting on the line. This is Sally.
Hi, Sally. I would like to speak to the Prince of Darkness, please.
Sorry, the Prince of Darkness stubbed his toe this morning, so it might be some time for him to answer.
Stubbed his toe? I had my fucking dick blown up in the battlefield and never took a day off, and Prince of Darkness has taken a sick day for a broken toe?
Sir, I don't need this attitude from you.
Okay, I'm sorry. When can I expect to get in contact with him?
I don't know. You can give me your name and I'll see what I can do.
My name is Adolf Hitler.
Okay, great. Stay on the line and I will get back to you. In the meantime, please enjoy these fun facts to keep you entertained while we put you on hold.
The Jewish population has increased by 100 times since World War II. The Jewish people now own 99% of the world's wealth and have discovered a way to live forever. Joseph Stalin lived to be 125 years old, and the Soviet Union has now occupied the entire world and beyond, which is now controlled by the 2 billion Jews that rule it. Joseph Stalin is in heaven right now, enjoying martinis and cocktails with Heinrich Himmler. The Aryan population ceased to exist on the year 1946. The German population is...
Hello?
Hi, yes, this is Adolf. Is he ready?
Who is ready?
The Prince of Darkness? The guy who I asked to speak to.
I don't see anything about that here. Would you like to arrange an appointment?
I already arranged an appointment.
Excuse me, I don't need this attitude from you right now.
Listen, lady. I just spent the last 9 hours listening to the worst fun facts that is even possible, and that was after waiting for 12 hours of Yiddish music. Now, either you get the Prince of Darkness on the phone with me, or so help me God, I will send Caligula to fuck your mother.
Through the payphone that Adolf was holding to his ear appeared a clenched fist that punched him in the face before returning to the other end of the phone.
What the hell? Did you just punch me through the phone?
Yeah. What are you going to do about it? Tell the Prince of Darkness on me? Oh, that's right. I have to give you access to him. And guess what? You're now going to be on hold for another 12 more hours. How do you like that?
Adolf hung up the phone. Discouraged, he walked home. This was one of his least favorite parts about hell, which is really saying something since he has to deal with the poor customer service. The reason why Adolf hated it so much was because he was afraid of heights, and his house was on an edge of a cliff, and in order to get there, he had to climb the highest peak. Adolf did his usual climb up the steep and high mountain, even though he's been doing it for what has felt like eternity. He never got used to it. Every time Adolf would attempt to climb, his body would shake from the fear of heights. Also, every time he gets near the top, ants would crawl through his clothes, and mosquitoes would bite his face and land in his ear, making a very annoying sound that people with severe Titanites would have. This usually results in Hitler falling down the steep mountain. However, it never results in death. It only results in extreme pain. The type of pain that someone were to feel if they couldn't die from falling from the sky. Adolf's body hurt, but it would quickly recover enough for him to make the attempt again and again, which results in him falling again and again. After 4 days of attempting to climb the mountain, Adolf finally made it. His house was small. The Wi-Fi was really slow, and the power was usually out.
How you doing, Adolf?
Hitler sighed.
Fuck, not this guy again.
Adolf, it's me. Do you want to hang out later or something? Do you want to see photos of me when I was on Earth?
No, I don't.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Are you sure you're sure?
God damn it, man. I'm not guessing if I want to do something. I don't want to.
We could do something else? Hey, maybe we can watch a movie? You like Saving Private Ryan?
Fuck off, Gary.
Adolf hated a lot of things, but Gary would have to be in the top 3. He was probably the most annoying human Adolf has ever met. Adolf was convinced his neighbor's sentencing was that his memory only lasted a day. So that way he would always ask Adolf to hang out with him to annoy him. Although it's more of a punishment against Adolf, he assumed that him and so many others rejecting Gary makes him feel extremely lonely. Adolf didn't feel bad about Gary, though. Adolf thought he was a major douchebag and literally the most annoying thing in history, hence why he's in hell in the first place. Adolf was tired. He just wanted to go to bed.
What the fuck? Where did my mattress go?
Gary rushed into Adolf's room.
What happened? What's going on? Are you having a party? Can I come? Am I invited?
Gary, get the fuck out of my house!
So you're not having a party? Or am I just not invited?
Get out!
Adolf immediately got on his home phone.
Thank you for calling customer service. Unfortunately, we are unable to answer your call at the moment. Please hold for 14 hours. But don't worry, you can listen to Jerry Seinfeld's stand-up comedy in the meantime. Remember, if you hang up, you officially are off the waiting list.
After 14 hours, an operator answered the phone.
Hello?
Yeah, hi. My mattress isn't in my house anymore. Do you know why?
Who is calling?
Adolf Hitler.
Oh, yes. Adolf, your house is located in the highest peak, right?
Yes, that is definitely right.
Okay. Well, that location, it is what we call a communist community, which basically means you don't own anything, so someone probably just went into your house and took it.
So someone stole my bed.
Well, they didn't steal it because it's not yours.
I fucking paid for that mattress. Do you know how expensive those things are?
You have money? Why? You're in hell.
Well, apparently I'm still forced to work here because of how much I hated it when I was a kid.
All right. Well, I can't help you with that. But I guess that clears that up, so this is goodbye.
Wait, I still need to talk to the Prince of Darkness.
The operator hung up.
Ah, cocksucker!
Did someone call my name?
No, Dahmer, no one called you.
Oh, hey, Dahmer. Do you want to hang out tonight? Maybe go rollerblading or something?
Piss off, Gary.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Gary. And you too, Dahmer? Why the hell is everyone in my house?
Well, you heard the lady. It's technically not your house. Nobody owns anything here.
All right. Well, I'm going to bed, but I would appreciate it if you would leave me alone for now.
Adolf was in deep sleep. It was the best sleep he's had since he's been in hell, and it wasn't even on a mattress. Funny how that works. Adolf was dreaming of flying. It felt so real. The feeling of not only not being in hell, but flying above the beautiful mountains of Austria with a nice cool breeze in his face. Adolf was feeling alive again. Adolf awoke from the great dream. He was irritated. He tried to ignore the phone call and go back to his dream, but it wouldn't go away. Adolf sat up from the hard wooden floor and grabbed the telephone.
Hello?
Adolf, this is the Prince of Darkness. I was told you wanted to speak to me.
Yeah, I have a few complaints. I feel there are too many Bolshevism advertising here. That was my original complaint, but since then I have a few more. For example, why is there like 20 hours for a wait time in customer service? Can I get a new neighbor? Actually, as a matter of fact, can I get a new house in a preferable lower location? Also, someone stole my mattress. So, yeah, and one more thing. Why the hell is Stalin in heaven?
Well, I see why you're upset with the setup and your stay here, Adolf. But I think the best explanation for everything is that you are in hell. So everything is supposed to suck. The reason is that you killed a lot of people. So, I guess that sums everything up.
What? Stalin. He killed a lot of people too. He killed more people than I did.
Yeah, but he's a communist, and God loves communism. I mean, he told me himself. It's the best idea in the world. Plus, have you talked with Stalin yet? He's actually hilarious. The dude is so funny.
Adolf felt like he took a knife to the heart.
God is a communist? But no, he can't be!
Well, yeah, he's a communist, and he also thinks you're a giant douche. Anyway, good night, Adolf.
The Prince of Darkness hung up the phone.
Hopefully, I don't need to deal with that guy any much longer.
Lord of Fire and Prince of Darkness, you have another phone call. He's been waiting for some time now.
Fine. Put him on the line. Hello?
Yes, Prince of Darkness. Why is everything so expensive here? I dedicated my life to never work a regular job, and now I have to spend all of eternity working as cashier at the local grocery store, just so I can pay for these overpriced groceries and rent.
Listen, Stalin. What do you want me to do? We run a capitalist society here. Nothing is free. You gotta work for it. I mean, at least you get to own the things you buy.
Prince of Darkness, it costs $90 for dish soap. I only get paid like $5 an hour.
Well, at least you're getting paid. Think about all those people who had no money in your country.
I got another complaint. Why is Hitler still alive?
Well, the world thought it would make sense to make him an immortal. So they brought him back to life and did just that. I mean, they really like him. Plus, he's not a bad-looking guy. The ladies love him, let me tell ya.
God, this place sucks.
Oh, so now you believe in a god.
Well, yeah. I became a believer once he sent me here to this shithole.
I worked really hard to make this place, Joseph. You know what? Because of that, I just raised your rent by $400. Looks like you gotta get a second job now. Oh, and as an added bonus, you have to get shocker cables to your balls for the next couple days for that comment.
I'm sorry. That was very rude of me. Please, Lord of Darkness. I can't work another job.
Too late.
Satan hung up his phone. He was beginning to get tired of the complaints. The Prince of Darkness tried his best to be a good leader, someone who can make hell a little more enjoyable, but unfortunately his tenants were so ungrateful. Prince of Darkness often wondered why no one understands him. Like, don't they realize his genius? Satan took a deep breath as he laid in his bed.
No! Fuckface! I said get out of my room, not wanna go watch the moon?
So you don't want to watch the moon?
God damn you, Gary!
Is that German for yes?
I'm not speaking German. Jesus. All right, you know what, I gotta go. In the meantime, do not touch any of my things or even step foot in this house. Got it?
Got it. Don't golf put a ball off a mouse.
No, that is not what I said. At all.
Thanks.
What? I didn't give you a compliment.
You're welcome then.
Adolf couldn't take it anymore. He exited his house, but now he had to climb down the tallest, steepest mountain in the underworld. But Gary was so annoying, it was literally better to face his biggest fear than to interact with Gary again. After falling from the highest peak in the underworld, Adolf made his way to the butcher shop. Adolf was a vegetarian back in his time on Earth, but unfortunately, hell didn't grow any vegetables.
Usual, Adolf.
Sure.
Did you hear about the new tenant?
What new tenant?
Hell is getting a new citizen. I suppose God didn't feel as though he was qualified enough to live in heaven.
What did he do?
I don't know. I only know his name.
Well, what's his name?
I think it's like Jeffrey Epstein.
Epstein? Isn't that a Jewish name?
Sounds kinda German. Maybe you'll like the guy.
Germans and Jews aren't the same thing. It's either you're Jewish or you are your nationality.
Well, I don't know if he is Jewish or not, but we should probably welcome him anyway. You know, like throw him a party or something.
What would we even have at the party? Chocolate cake? All the food here sucks.
Well, at least make him feel welcome. I mean, it shouldn't matter what your DNA is or your identity is. If you're on the team, you're on the team.
That's a really weird thought. Hey, Ivan, if you're so tolerant of other people, then how come you're here?
I impaled 80,000 people, but they were of all different kinds of races and religions. I never discriminated against anyone, as long as they were alive.
Jesus. Have you been talking to Caligula lately?
No, that guy is fucking weird.
I have the night shift.
I'm sorry, Joseph, but we're short-staffed this evening.
Why don't you do it? I'm busy.
I can't do it. I am the boss and I pay your paycheck. Until you start paying my paycheck, you work the night shift. It's called work. Joseph, I know you are a socialist, but didn't you learn a lesson or two from your time on Earth?
Yeah, I learned how to murder people I hate.
What was that?
Nothing. I'll do the night shift.
That's right.
Stalin went to one of the checkouts.
Hi, welcome to Bucky's grocery store. How was your shopping at Bucky's today?
Not too bad. How was your day, Joseph?
Not good. I gotta work the night shift tonight. I'm just waiting for the night to be over.
Is that why you've been stall-in at the till here? Get it? Like you're stalling, but also your last name is Stalin.
Yeah, I get the joke, Gary.
Why didn't you laugh then?
Because it wasn't funny.
Yeah, it was.
If it was funny, Gary, I would have laughed.
I laughed.
Gary, you know, once in a while I get lonely, and then I interact with you, and it makes me grateful that I'm alone.
That wasn't that funny.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be funny.
Why would you say a joke if it wasn't funny?
Because it wasn't a joke. I was being serious.
Oh, I didn't know that. What did you say again?
Okay, Gary, here's your bags.
That's not what you're supposed to say, Joseph.
All right, fine. Have a Bucky Day and tell your friends about Bucky's new deals this weekend.
That's great.
Adolf went for a walk. He had to clear his head and get some fresh air. Unfortunately, the air in hell was filled with smoke, so that obviously didn't help Adolf. Either way, he just had to distract himself that he had to live in the worst place imaginable for eternity.
Hey man, how come it's only dudes here?
Excuse me?
How come there's all dudes here? Where are all the girls?
I think Margaret Thatcher is here somewhere.
No, she's a mummy. I need some young pussy.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Jeff, I just got here.
Oh, so you're the new guy, or also known as the Jew guy.
Yes, I am Jewish. Ashkenazi, actually. What kind of Jew are you?
What Jew am I?
Yeah, I mean, we're all Jews here, right? I mean, they don't call us the chosen people for nothing, you know what I mean? By the way, where is God? I haven't seen him yet.
Okay, wait. Where do you think we are right now? Exactly.
Heaven?
What makes you think we're in heaven?
I was told that all Jews go to heaven.
Really? Because I was definitely told the opposite.
That's interesting.
Okay, so why are you here?
2 security guards strangled me in my prison cell.
No, I mean, why are you in hell?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just enjoying my life. I mean, sure, I had a few vices here and there, like drugs and young girls.
Young girls?
Yeah, like 13 to 15-year-olds, but it's all good. I think they liked it. Plus, like I said, all Jews go to heaven.
Is that why you had sex with so many of them? Because you thought your spot in heaven was guaranteed?
Well, no. It was more of a blackmail operation.
All right, you know what, man? I don't care. It sounds way too complicated.
That wasn't even the complicated part. So, anyway, do you know any young girls here? Preferably in the 12 to 15 range.
Well, considering that we're in hell, it's hard to imagine 12-year-old girls doing such horrible things to end up here.
So there's no girls here.
No, Jeff.
This is insane. How? How can I live here for eternity? I want to get God on the phone. Where is he?
God is not associated with us. You have to speak with the Prince of Darkness. But the waiting time is atrocious. Actually, why the fuck am I talking to you? You're a Jew.
Oh yeah? And who the fuck are you, dude? What makes you think you're better than me?
Ever heard the name Adolf Hitler? Yeah, a dictator and ruler of an entire country. Last I checked, I didn't have to rape anybody to get that position.
You're Adolf Hitler?
Yeah, I have literally the most recognizable face in history. How did you not know me?
I don't know. Maybe my subconscious is blocking out your face because it's so goddamn ugly. I'll tell you what, it would have been hard to blackmail you because no girl wants anything to do with that face.
That's because I don't fuck kids like some pervert, because I actually have the balls to hit on hot women my age.
Oh, like your cousin?
Buddy, you wish you had my cousin.
I bet your cousin wished the same thing. I mean, look at your mustache. Hey Adolf, little advice. Either grow it or shave it. You looked like you were a little undecided in that process.
I can say the same thing about your fucking nose, Jew boy.
Don't call me Jew boy.
Don't make fun of my mustache.
All right, I had enough of this. I'm going home.
Fine, me too.
Adolf noticed that Jeff was walking in the same direction as him.
What are you doing? Are you following me?
No, I'm going home. I'm trying to get away from you.
Well, I'm going home, so why are you walking in the same direction as me?
The 2 men just stared at each other.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You're not living in my neighborhood.
They put me there. What? You think I decided to live in your side of town?
I don't know. It only makes sense that a Jew would purposely make my life worse than it actually is.
Dipshit, if I could decide where to live, it sure as shit wouldn't be in fucking hell.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna make a phone call.
Adolf walked around the block to the nearest payphone, but the lineup was huge.
What the hell? What the literally hell is going on?
I guess everyone else isn't enjoying their stay in the underworld.
Maybe because you're here.
Jeff scoffed.
All right, I'll see you at the neighborhood.
Prince of Darkness, you have another complaint.
How many complaints is that now?
4,000 for the day.
All right. What's the next complaint?
Winston Churchill is upset that he has to stay sober his entire time here.
Well, what did he expect hell to be? A pub.
He's also confused as to why he's here.
Everyone's confused as to why they are here. Every villain is a hero in their own story. That's the thing with evil people, is that they all think they're right, that they are trying to save the world. Hitler and Stalin killed so many people because they thought they were doing something important. Meanwhile, fucking Alex the Great just did shit for his own glory. Who is worse? Hitler is considered the worst person of all time, and the other, literally, is referred to as the Great.
Your next message is from Gary. He wants to know if you want to come to his dinner party tonight.
Absolutely not. Listen, Diane. Can you do me a favor, please? Can you get God on the phone?
Okay.
Yeah, because I have a complaint.
Hello?
Hi, God. This is the Dark Lord.
Oh, hey, Prince of Darkness. What's going on?
Well, not much. I just have a bit of a few complaints, I guess. I really am trying to manage hell. But these citizens, you know, they just can't stop complaining.
Well, you know, Prince of Darkness, that is a part of the job.
I know, but I feel as though maybe we should consider, you know, renovating the place, or upgrading it a bit to stop the complaints.
Right. But that would defeat the purpose of hell. Let's not forget hell is supposed to be a punishment.
You're right. It's just that we could make it a little better to stop the complaints, but not too good where it still sucks to live.
Honestly, Prince of Darkness, maybe you just need to be a bit of a tyrant. Just tell the civilians that you're not going to listen to any of their complaints, because most of them didn't listen to complaints of their victims when they were on Earth. If you give them a little power, they are just going to take advantage of it and never change. Everyone there are just people who lusted for power. You gotta take away all their power so that they can change for the better.
You want them to change. I just thought you want them to be punished.
Prince of Darkness, how can I be a loving God if I got conditions?
All right. So, I guess I gotta be more authoritarian.
Yeah, I mean, you are the Prince of Darkness. I don't think people look at the Prince of Darkness as a reasonable guy. You're supposed to be the epitome of evil, remember?
Yeah, it's just that. It's harder than it looks.
Dude, I do it all the time. That's why they are all there in the first place.
Hey, Joseph.
Yes?
I got some great news. You know that big promotion coming up soon with that big salary?
Yes.
You got it.
No way, did I actually?
Ha, no, I'm kidding. Trotsky got it.
Trotsky. Why would that be good news?
Because your coworkers, weren't you coworkers during your time in the Soviet Union?
That guy was a fucking retard. How the hell has he been working here this whole time?
We just hired him. He's a hard worker, Joseph, and he's really smart. Honestly, I can easily see him running this whole company someday.
Excuse me, what? You just hired him and now he's got the promotion?
Well, he's been in hell for a long time. Weren't you the guy who sent him here?
Sort of.
So I guess you kind of owe him one anyway. But listen, he's going to be great. You'll love him as a boss.
As a what? He's my boss?
Trotsky entered the room. He had the biggest smirk on his face. as if he waited his whole life for this moment, which is basically what he has been doing.
Well, well, well. Good to see you again, Josie.
I told you 1,000,000 times back on Earth, my name isn't Josie, it's Joseph.
Okay, Josie. You know what, Josie? I may have actually listened to you if you didn't expel me from the motherland and order some guy to kill me.
I said don't call me Josie. It's not my name. My name is Joseph.
Josephine? You want to be called Josephine?
No, Joseph.
Look at you guys getting along again. Anyway, I gotta go. Trotsky, I expect you to get Josephine up to speed.
All right, Josie. Here's the deal. I know we had our differences back on Earth, but we work at a high establishment, and this establishment pays our rent. And the rent has been increasing every day since I got here. So we need to work together to make sure this establishment prevails. And in order for us to do that, there can't be any animosity between us. Got it?
Okay, I got it.
All right. I just clogged the shitter, so if you could unclog it, that would be a huge help. In the meantime, I'm gonna go and watch The Matrix in my office.
Adolf made his way up the mountain to his house.
Hey, Adolf, you made it. I decided to host a dinner party in this house for Jeffrey. You know, just to welcome him to the neighborhood.
Gary, this house is my house.
Prince of Darkness said that nobody owns anything on this side of town. Everything is free, free rent, free housing, free food.
Adolf looked at Jeffrey's face. It seems like he's been eating with Gary for a while. His face looked exhausted. He actually looked excited to see Adolf. That's how annoying Gary is. He literally made a Jew happy to see the biggest anti-Semite in the history of the world.
Gary, if we can't own anything, then how can things be free?
What do you mean?
If something is free, that means that it is free to own. But I can't actually own it. So it's really just free to use, but not free to own. Gary, would you rather use your own house or own your own house?
Well, use. Because then everyone would hang out in it, and we could do so much fun things. Excuse me, I need to go to the bathroom.
How long have you been his neighbor for? He is literally the worst person I've ever met.
Tell me about it.
I swear to God, hell has lived up to the hype of being the biggest shithole imaginable. I live in a communist world where my neighbors is the biggest Jew murderer in history and fucking Gary.
Oh, you think I feel sorry for you? I lived beside Gary a lot longer than you, and now some Jewish pedophile is my other neighbor. And the only guy who I don't mind is some weirdo who constantly wants to bang his sister.
I don't belong here.
Oh no, you definitely belong here. I don't belong here. I tried to save the world.
You almost ended the world. I actually was fucking those minors for good reason. I raped them with all the most powerful people and had them on tape so they can save the great country of Israel.
Israel?
Oh, right, you didn't know. Israel was created right after your death. A Jewish state was officially recognized.
You're joking.
Not only am I not joking, but it is blackmailing all politicians across the world for money.
Oh my God, I fucking knew this would happen. You give the Jews a country, and next thing you know, they do the most Jewish thing in the world.
I'm getting kind of sick of your stereotypes, asshole.
Watch what you call me next. I'm the greatest fucking Jew killer in the world for a reason, and I'll show you why.
You might be the best Jew killer, but you're also the best German killer. Did you know what happened to Germany after your fucking stupid idea of declaring war on the world? I mean, do you? Like, seriously, Adolf, you were probably the worst leader in world history. I mean, the thing that you were the worst at, you decided to do. Actually, I shouldn't say that because you decided to become an artist, and that was honestly embarrassing.
What did you just say about my art?
I said your art was dog shit.
Adolf grabbed a kitchen knife and pointed it at Jeffrey.
You fucking take that back.
Oh, you can dish it, but you can't take it.
You're about to take this knife, you fucking kike.
Do you guys want to watch a movie tonight? I got a long list, unless you have your own suggestions. So, what are you guys talking about?
I'm gonna go for a walk.
Diane, I need you to make an announcement to the underworld.
Okay, I'll get it set up. All right, we're ready.
Hello, citizens of hell. I have decided that we are not going to be answering your complaints, nor will we do anything about it. I think it's time you all realize why you are here. You are here because you have to pay for your mistakes, and the debt cannot be paid off if your life doesn't suck. So it's time for all of you to grow up and feel guilty.
The citizens of Hell started booing, protesting against the new rule changes.
Hey, stop that. Look, I've been pretty reasonable so far, okay? I'm doing my best to accommodate you all, and you're making this very difficult. If you keep this attitude up, I will have to take an alternative method, which is just me torturing you for eternity.
Prince of Darkness got off the telecom. He hated what he just did, and he knew he's going to keep hating it, but he had to keep doing it until he got used to it. He had to get comfortable hating himself. I guess this was his hell. Even the devil has demons inside him, too. Joseph was pissed. He wasn't sure if it was because the amount of piss he's been cleaning, or if it's because his new boss is his former rival. Since Trotsky has been Joseph's new boss, Joseph has been plotting a takeover, just like he did back in the Soviet Union. But it seemed like such a difficult task in hell. How did he do it back on Earth? He needed to get people on his side to overthrow Trotsky. Oh, how he thought about punching Trotsky in his stupid, ugly face. He would love nothing more than caving his gay, nerdy glasses inside his giant forehead. I mean, how could this guy be his boss? He thought. The guy looked like Sam Hyde. Who wears glasses anyway? Wannabe intellectuals who are really just faggy retards who think they're better than everybody? Fuck that guy, Stalin thought to himself.
Hey, Josie.
Yes, Leo?
Actually, you can't call me by my name. You have to refer to me as boss.
Okay, boss. What do you need?
Leo Trotsky was leaning against one of the shelves. He was wearing sunglasses and a leather jacket while smoking a cigarette in Joseph's face. Clearly, the power was going straight to his head, and hopefully soon, Joseph's shoe was going there next. Trotsky grabbed Joseph's apple, which was his lunch for the day, from his hand and started to eat it in front of him, chewing very loud and obnoxiously while talking. Pieces of saliva and apple was hitting Stalin in his face and was getting stuck to his mustache.
Well, Josie,
Trotsky said while chewing.
the holidays are coming soon.
No, it's not.
Well, on my schedule it is. So, I have decided to give everyone a week off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, everyone except for you.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
How in the world am I going to fucking do every job here? The store is huge. There's like 200 employees here in this one building.
Well, that's why we got a hard worker like yourself, Josie. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Not give the whole company a week vacation?
You could close the store for a week.
We're in a capitalist world, Josie. You should know that by now. We don't close up shop.
You're not even a capitalist. What are you talking about?
Just get it done, okay, Josie? Josie's on a vacation far away. Just kidding, she's actually still working here.
Trotsky started laughing. Oh boy, Stalin would love nothing more than to wipe his smug smile off his face, particularly with a sledgehammer or anything else that causes immense pain. Adolf was watching his old tapes. He hated watching his former self, not because he hated who he used to be, but because he hated watching himself in his prime compared to he is now. As Adolf was watching videos of his old self, he did something that he's never done before. He shed a tear. He's never felt sadness before. He's only felt anger. Most likely because the anger was only there to prevent himself from being sad. Maybe he thought anger was a sign of strength, while sadness was a sign of weakness. Maybe anger gave you the strength and energy to do something about it that was making you angry, while sadness just made you feel helpless. He didn't know, but he hated feeling helpless. But now he was started to feel it. He had no control. He hated the world around him, and there was nothing he can do about it. Adolf wanted to go home. He climbed the steep mountain, but he fell like he usually does. He got up and he did it again, and as usual, he fell again and felt the incredible pain before recovering and trying again. After hundreds of attempts, he finally made it to the top where his house was. As soon as he was about to enter his house, it crumbled. The remains of what was his home fell off the cliff. All Adolf wanted to do was curl up in his room under the covers of his bed and weep, but it was destroyed.
Adolf, our house, it's gone.
Adolf stared at Gary.
Yes, it is gone. Gary, do you want to, I don't know, do you want to hang out?
What? I mean, yeah. Of course. What do you want to do?
I don't know.
Want to go fishing?
Sure.
Adolf was starting to think this was a bad idea, but he didn't care. He made bad decisions his whole life, hence why he was in this situation in the first place. How bad could hanging out with Gary be? Prince of Darkness was waiting on the phone for a while. He needed to speak to God urgently.
Hello, Prince of Darkness. What do you need?
I can't do this anymore.
What do you mean?
Listen, God. I've been doing this gig for a while, and I feel like it's taken a toll on me. I feel burnt out. Listen, I've dealt with some difficult people in the past, but these guys, I don't know what's been going on in Earth these past few hundreds of years, but it's getting worse.
Well, I can't control what happens on Earth. I mean, listen, I would love it if every person that was ever born was Mother Teresa. But then what would be the point if humans can't experience being humans?
Well, could you make their situations better?
No, I can't help them. You know this, man.
God, I can't keep doing this.
You're not doing this for yourself. You are doing it for them. You are doing this for those who live under your rule.
But aren't these terrible people? You wanted me to punish them for retribution for what they've done.
Darkness. The ones that have suffered from your tenets are living in infinite bliss right now. They don't know or even care about what happened in their lives before. The infinity that they are experiencing is so beyond any comprehension that anything in the past life on Earth doesn't matter. When anything is infinite, there is no percentage of it, so the percentage of their life on Earth barely exists to what they are experiencing now. That is heaven. The hell that your tenants are experiencing is that they still are living as their former selves. That is the hell.
But what about the loved ones of the victims? They are not experiencing infinity right now.
No, but they will. But you're right. They are the ones that truly suffered. But the greater the suffering, the greater the release of it, and the release of pain is more pleasurable than pleasure without it.
So, what do I do?
Wake them up.
What does that mean?
It is up to those who are punished to realize their faults, feel guilty about the faults, but then forgive themselves for it. Many choose to live in hell because they feel as though they deserve it. The guilt won't allow themselves to go unpunished. It's a slingshot. The further you go down and let go, the further you go up. You can't go up unless you go down. The hard part is letting go.
Let go.
Let go of the guilt, the feeling, the memories, and the past. Those in hell are still themselves from the past because they can't let go of it. That's why they are still themselves from the past and not who they are now. That is why their problems from Earth are still following them into the afterlife. As soon as they let go of themselves, do the problems go away, and they'll experience life as they're supposed to.
Don't you mean the afterlife?
Afterlife or life, life is life. Death isn't the opposite of the life. It's just a staircase into the next one.
Okay, thank you for the time.
Oh, and Prince of Darkness?
Yes?
Everything I said is for those who live in hell.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you live in hell?
The oven doesn't work good. It's always too hot when I put it on high, but not as hot when I put it on low, and if I put it in the middle, it's medium-high, but as much medium as I want it to.
Adolf rested his face in his hand as he sat next to Gary in the fishing boat. It was boring. He was in the middle of some lake, so he couldn't leave. He just had to sit and listen to Gary complain about his stovetops.
Also, when you turn it to measure how hot you want it to be, it doesn't turn as good as much as I want it to. It's not smooth, It's too clunky. I don't like clunky. The clunkiness is not what I like. I like it when it's not clunky. Also, the stove isn't as wide as I want it to be. I want to put pans on it, but it won't fit. The pan is 5 feet long, but it should fit. Why isn't there an oven for 5 feet pans to fry on?
Yeah, you know what, Gary? I think we should go to shore. It's getting cold.
For sure. I hate it when it gets too cold. Cold is not good. I don't like cold. It's like when my stovetops, when they are put on low, it's just too cold, but it's too hot when I put it up on high. So you would think logically I would put it on medium, but medium doesn't do it either.
Okay, so are we gonna go back to shore?
Short?
No, shore.
Oh, I thought you said short, which is funny because my oven tops are way too short for my pan, or maybe my pan is too long. No, on second thought, my oven is too short.
Adolf was angry. So angry he could wrap his hands around Gary's throat and choke the life out of him. But he didn't. For some reason, he couldn't bring himself to do it.
You know, Adolf, I want to say something.
Oh, really? I would have never guessed that.
I just want to say, this has been the best day since I moved here. This is the best time I've had in a long time, as far as I can remember. No one has ever talked to me or wanted to spend time with me since I got here. I know I ramble a lot, but it's been so long since I have talked to anybody, and the accumulation of thoughts pile up, and that's why it just spills out at every opportunity. I'm sorry for that, but seriously, thank you, Adolf. I never would have thought you would be the one to make my life closer to heaven in a place that seems so much like hell.
You're welcome, Gary.
Stalin waited inside Trotsky's office with a baseball bat, waiting for Trotsky to come in so he can beat his ass to death with it. He just couldn't wait. Even if he gets a terrible punishment worse than the one he has, it would have been worth it. Joseph waited and waited.
When the hell is he coming?
As time went away, Joseph's excitement went away with it. Why was he taking so long? The long wait gave Joseph some time to think to himself. If life gets worse than this, then why do it? The only reason he was in this position in the first place is because of his actions on Earth. He just couldn't stand that Trotsky has power over him. If he is in hell, then why does he have to be in such a desirable position? Joseph thought for a second. If Trotsky is in hell for punishment, then why isn't he being punished? Why is he being rewarded instead? Unless he doesn't really exist. Unless Joseph's hell was really created by himself. Everything Joseph did was because of the paranoia that he had. But the paranoia was never justified. It was just in his head. Was it, though? No. It was justified, though, right? I mean, all those people who died, they had to die. Because if they didn't, why, how, he had to do it, right? Like Trotsky. He had to have died. He needed to die. Joseph was trying to save the world. He was saving it, or at least he tried to save it. Reality started to hit Joseph. He killed millions of people because he thought it was going to be better for the world. But how could the world that he was trying to prevent be worse than a world where tens of millions of people die? Joseph looked around where he was, hiding in a small office like a troll. If he saw what he has become when he was the leader of the Soviet Union, he would have changed his trajectory. No different than if someone in their 20s saw their future as a shell of who they are and decided to turn their life around before it's too late. Just because you die doesn't mean your life is over. Joseph still had the memories and feelings as he did in his time on Earth. Clearly, life continued on afterward, as if his death never happened. The door swung open. It was Trotsky. He looked at Joseph, as Joseph looked back at him.
Joseph?
Joseph walked up to Trotsky and stared him directly in the eyes.
Do you want to say something?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I banished you from the motherland. I'm sorry I sent men to kill you. We worked together for something we thought greater than ourselves. But we lost it once we believed ourselves to be greater than that something we worked for. I'm sorry, Leo. I'm not asking you to forgive me. I'm not asking you to take it easy on me for our remaining days down here. I just wanted to let you know that I don't care for it anymore. I forced myself to care about something that doesn't matter to me anymore. That's all I wanted to say.
Thank you, Joseph. That's all I wanted, and that's all they have wanted.
Who is they?
The ones who you have wronged. I am sure that if you have the humility to apologize to your biggest rival, you have the humility to feel remorse for everyone. That is why you had to force yourself to still care about me and Adolf and the spread of communism. Because you had to convince yourself that it was worth it and that you wouldn't have to deal with the remorse. Forgive yourself, Joseph. Those you have wronged all have.
Who are you? Really?
The ones who you have wronged. I am sure that if you have the humility to apologize to your biggest rival, you have the humility to feel remorse for everyone. That is why you had to force yourself to still care about me and Adolf and the spread of communism. Because you had to convince yourself that it was worth it and that you wouldn't have to deal with the remorse. Forgive yourself, Joseph. Those you have wronged all have.
Why were you here as Leo?
I am here as everyone. Everyone that has affected your life down here is you. You needed to know that everything bad or good that has happened, whether it be people or circumstance, it's just you, Joseph. That's why when you make them happy, you feel happy.
But I never felt happy when I made them happy. If anything, I felt happy when I made everyone suffer.
That's just because you hated yourself. You're everyone around you and mistreated everyone. You thought they deserved it because deep down you thought you deserved it. They've all moved on, Joseph. Now it's time for you to do the same.
Adolf made it home with Gary. He was tired. He saw Jeffrey just across the road. Adolf wasn't disgusted by his presence like he usually was with most people like him, particular the Jewish part. He just nodded his head and acknowledged him.
Okay, Gary, I think I might go to bed.
Adolf, did you notice something?
Notice what?
You've lived in this area for a long time now. Did you notice anything different about today when you got back home?
No, not really.
How was your climb up here?
I didn't...
Adolf just realized that he didn't have to climb the giant mountain to his house. He didn't fall off and suffer the immense pain of the fall just to recover and do it again on repeat. He was fishing with Gary, and next thing you know, he was home.
What? How?
You know why. You don't think I'm aware of how annoying I am? There's a reason for it. I know you wanted to punch my face for a while now, especially today. But you came with me. You put up with me despite your strong urges. You made my life a little like heaven, and therefore you don't suffer. The more you make someone's life like heaven, the closer you move towards it. We're in hell, Adolf. I mean, literal hell. But heaven is just inside you, and you can bring it everywhere you go. Even the worst place imaginable, and you will be in heaven because it's a state of being, not an actual place.
I'm sorry for everything.
I know. It's okay. Are you ready, Adolf?
Yes.
All of a sudden, everything began to fade away. The infrastructure, the landscape, the color, Gary, everything just faded away, as if it never existed. Suddenly, Adolf was looking at Joseph. They both stared at each other. Their appearance switched. Adolf was now looking at himself, as was Joseph. Then their bodies morphed together into one. No appearance, no characteristics, no features. Just one spirit morphed together as it ascended into infinity.
Hello, Prince of Darkness.
God, I did it.
What did you do?
My tenants, the most stubborn ones, they actually did it. They moved on.
I know. I'm proud of you, Satan.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you.
Was it hard playing those characters?
Gary wasn't that hard. Just because being annoying is something that I can be sometimes. But Trotsky was a little tougher. I thought Joseph was going to kill me. But God, I just have a question.
Yes, you can ask me anything, Prince of Darkness. You know that.
Thank you. Do you worry about what people on Earth would think if they knew that the two people that they consider to be the worst of all time went to heaven or is experiencing heaven?
They're probably not very happy, but that's the beauty of being alive. That's what being alive is about. Being mad, disappointed, sad. You know why? It's so they know what joy feels like. If you lived in a world where everything was white, you wouldn't know what white is. You wouldn't even know what color is. It is not until you see black do you know what the color white is. This applies to everything, including pleasure. The greatest pleasures are relief from the greatest pain. If we couldn't experience suffering, then there is no way we would know gratification, happiness, and so on. If I made the world perfect and nothing wrong happened to anybody, then we wouldn't really live. It would be like playing a game that you already know you're going to win. Tragedy is what makes us alive. We wouldn't know true happiness if we didn't know true sadness or depression. The joy of finding out your loved one is alive after almost dying comes from the fact that it is possible that they could die. What is life worth living if without experiencing all the emotions? Suffering is the gift, and the release of suffering is the reward, and we'll never understand it until we go through it. And the suffering that the people have endured from those two men have experienced the greatest pleasure, equal and greater to the suffering that they received. Darkness. Remember when I told you earlier about the guilt and shame that makes people live in hell? Even when they don't actually live there.
Yes, I remember.
Remember when I said that it goes for everyone that lives there?
Yes. Are you saying that includes me?
Are you in hell, Satan?
Prince of Darkness thought to himself.
You know what? I thought I was for a while. But after today, I don't think I am anymore.
It's because you never were. Get some rest, my brother. You got a lot more visitors coming.